I know you heard, right? Walt Disney World is the most magical place on Earth. Hi, I'm Easy Street, the host and the executive producer of Live from the District, and we took the show on the road. Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida. Myself, Deputy General Manager of WHUR, Steve Robinson, along with my videographers, Bill and Faye, to talk about the 2025 Summer of Fun. I don't know anyone that doesn't want to take their family to Walt Disney World. So today, I'm gonna give you the full 411 on everything you need to know about Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida. I'm talking the rides, the food, the resorts, and you'll never guess where I got to stay. The Animal Kingdom Lodge. Man, that place is amazing. I had an awesome time, and I'm gonna show you all about it. Let's get it going. Angela.
Hey!
So good to see you again.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to Walt Disney World.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
Oh my gosh, this is the place where you want to come over and over and over again. So saying it's great to be back makes me feel so good. We also have a phrase like, welcome home. So we're excited that you're back.
We were talking about that yesterday because we were staying at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then they were like, welcome back. We were like,
Who?
who, me?
But it's just something everyone here feels like a personal guest and a friend, and so we want to always welcome you home.
Wonderful. So I'm hearing a little birdie told me that you have a personal invitation for us.
We do. Honestly, I'm so excited that a birdie told you about it because this is an invitation that's open for everyone. We have like a movement. We call it We Came to Play. And this is all about showing up authentically, really letting loose and feeling welcome doing it here at Walt Disney World. And so we want to make sure that everyone knows that they are invited to have an amazing experience. There are just endless ways that you can have cherished memories here at Walt Disney World. And so We Came to Play is that warm personal invitation to, show up and show out. Let's have a great time across Walt Disney World's 4 parks, Disney Springs, and our resort hotels.
Wonderful. So now, Angela, okay, celebrating culture, celebrating what else we celebrate, dreamed and experienced. Let's talk about those each, starting with culture.
Yeah, we have an amazing initiative called Celebrate Soulfully. And Celebrate Soulfully really is a celebration of Black heritage and culture across music, food, art, and unforgettable experiences. And so this is year-round at Walt Disney World. So, for example, when you step into Disney's Animal Kingdom, you can experience the African rhythms of the Tam Tam drummers. You can experience the savannah with the Kilimanjaro safari. You could actually go to Disney Springs and do one of my favorite things, which is eat. And, there's just amazing food expertly prepared by chefs, amazing Walt Disney World chefs. And then you can just have, again, these incredible experiences, such as Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is now open at Walt Disney World. And so, again, that Celebrate Soulfully is really that invitation to come and get these soulful experiences that you can, uniquely have at Walt Disney World.
I'm hearing now that I think the brand new Starlight that's coming this summer as well with the all the princesses and the parades. Talk about that too.
Oh my gosh, we're so excited. Summer is going to be like the cool kid summer. So you absolutely have to be at Walt Disney World because there's so many things to do. So Starlight is going to be an amazing experience that's coming that will feature many of the princesses. We have kind of a cool villains experience too because sometimes it's good to be bad.
Yes.
That's going to be coming as well. And so this summer is just going to be the place to be. Not only do we have, new experiences like Starlight, but we have classic adventures that you can have across our 4 parks.
Okay, across the 4 parks. Keep it a buck with me. Let's keep it 100. We people here.
Yes, we're going to be 100 like we do at Disney Dreamers Academy.
Yes. Your favorite park.
Listen, I always say it's hard to pick your favorite child, but But it is, it is so hard. One of my favorites actually truly is Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's just something about seeing that tree of life. For me, it is just that connection to nature. It's a connection to self. It's just a beautiful, awe-inspiring moment. And then the attractions, I absolutely love thrilling adventure. So there's like Everest over at Animal Kingdom as well. But a close second. So that was number one. Close second for me also is Epcot.
Okay.
So with Epcot, we have, 11 different countries where you can experience the culture, but there's also an amazing ride, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay. Now you're talking my language.
Yes, and listen, you got to get September when you're on that ride. So there's amazing music tracks that we have. You never know which one you're going to get. September is the one that brings it to life. For me. So I love Epcot for those amazing adventures. But then, there's also, if you want to sit down and relax, we have amazing places that you can just enjoy the atmosphere, take in the food and the cuisine and, the beverages that are at Epcot. And so there's just a little bit of something for everyone. We also have Moana, the Journey of Water. And so there's from, I always say there's from 5 stars to Mickey bars. So there's just something for everyone. Every member of your family will have an amazing experience.
Right. Now, one of the things that I want to circle back on, I'm a foodie. I love food. I mean, food is like my best friend. So I'm just thinking about like Epcot or the Animal Kingdom. Like last night, I think we ate at we were at Sanaa one day, and we ate there. That was amazing. And then the next day, which was yesterday, I think it was Bama.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Boma.
I was there. Is it Boma?
Yes.
Boma. Last night we ate there. Amazing.
Amazing. I also ate last night at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we went to Jico, and it was.
Is Jico? Is that the place with the wine?
Yes, it's right in front.
Okay,
there.
the wine bottles there.
To be honest with you, you definitely can come as you are. It's a beautiful, African experience, and so you can feel free to dress up if you like. But if you're coming off of the park experiences, you certainly can walk in and still have an amazing experience. So you don't have to feel like you have to fully dress up for that. But I can tell you what is dressed up, which is the food. It is delicious.
Before we close out, I just want to ask you this: for the people that are planning a trip for their family to come to Disney World, what would you recommend? Do you start out a year before, 6 months, and some of the things that you feel would be important to make sure that they have an awesome experience here?
Oh, that's so great. I think one is that the planning experience for Walt Disney World, I think sometimes people think, oh my gosh, it's a lot. It's actually so much fun. And so I think that the best time to be planning is probably, 2 to 3 months out. But if you want to plan it a year in advance, that's also amazing, just to make sure that you have all the experiences that you like. But you don't have to have that much planning. There's a lot of resources like Plan Disney, which is a great resource. It's a podcast that we have that gives you lots of tips. So I just highly recommend thinking about the parks that you want to visit. We would love for you to visit them all. The 4 parks we have: Disney's Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. And so I would plan my trip to try to go to each park, one per day, to get the full breadth of all the experiences. And then you want to spend a little time shopping, because we gotta bring some fun stuff back.
Absolutely. My mom got everything in her house right now.
Yeah, so Disney Springs gives you that, that shopping experience, but also amazing food. As I mentioned, we have everything from amazing stores, like a Zara or a Sephora. You're going to see all those kind of beautiful shops, but you're also going to have unique shops like Ever After, which is a wonderful place to get some great keepsake memories from Walt Disney World. And then all those food options, as I mentioned, everything from STK Steakhouse to, Morimoto Asian food to seafood with paddlefish or boathouse. So just so many different types of food for the foodie. There's something for everyone. And then lastly is picking a place to stay in the magic. That is one of the biggest tips, is that if you're staying at a Walt Disney World resort hotel, one, you have that transportation to get you to those park experiences.
Everything is connected. I love that.
And honestly, it's almost fun. Taking the monorail and, taking the Skyliner is almost like an experience and an attraction. And so I would just highly recommend that you stay in the magic. And there's everything from the Art of Animation Resort. I mentioned Coronado Springs, which is one of my favorite, but we have over 25 resort hotels for you to choose from. So there's absolutely just something for everyone.
Wonderful. The website where everybody can go ahead and get this whole process and experience going right now? Where can they go?
So go to WaltDisneyWorld.com and you can learn everything about Walt Disney World, and you can book your next stay for an unforgettable time at the most magical place on earth.
All right, thank you. It's time for me to hit these Disney streets.
Yes.
Well.
Well.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
Oh, boy. Stand over here on this pink X.
The pink X right here.
Yeah. What's your name, first of all?
My name is Easy.
Okay. Right. I believe that.
So what's your name, sir?
Sir, that's very kind, first of all. Sir, I'm the magic mirror. You can just call me that.
The magic mirror.
A magic. I'm not the magic.
Which one are you?
I'm just a random one that the queen threw out because I was too honest.
Okay,
I'm not the one everyone remembers.
I like honesty.
Okay, good.
So be honest.
Okay, easy. I'm honest with you.
Out of all these villains on the wall here,
Yeah.
which one should I be concerned with the most?
Well, that depends on you, doesn't it? It's subjective.
Really?
Are you scared of pirates? Are you scared of narcissistic fashion?
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
Then stay away from Cruella.
Who is this guy? This guy.
Well, that is a magic mirror. But coming up this summer at Disney's Hollywood Studios, you could join the magic mirror as well as some of your other favorite villains on stage for an all-new show playing in the daytime this summer.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Now, I already told the magic mirror that, like, he said Cruella is the one that I need to be.
Well, I think that any of your favorite villains you have a very good chance of seeing and hearing from.
Right.
But breaking all the way through the mirror realm and appearing live on stage, you could definitely expect to see Cruella, Maleficent, and Captain.
Wow. And this is brand new and it's coming this summer.
That's right, to Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Okay, so I was talking to some other individuals that were sharing with me. They said that the audience gets to decide how does that whole thing work?
The audience is going to play a very important role in this show because you see, the magic mirror is hearing from all of these villains, all of their reasons why they're not really evil, they're just misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
And the villains, they have to know who is the most misunderstood. They won't leave the magic mirror alone. But the problem is he can't answer them. He can only answer the queen. So he's just being tortured by all of these villains who will not stop pestering him with this question. So the magic mirror needs us. He needs the audience to come in and help deliver him from this torture with helping him decide who is the most misunderstood of all.
Before we start talking about Epcot and this whole magical experience that only happens right here at Disney World, so I go into the lodge and I'm seeing zebras, I'm seeing giraffes. It just
amazing,
blew
isn't
my
it?
mind.
I agree. It completely transforms you and just transports you into an African savanna. And what I love, so where you're staying at, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then Disney's Animal Kingdom Theme Park, which is very nearby. One of my favorite places to go in the theme park is straight back to Kilimanjaro safaris.
Yes, tell me all about that.
You're on your own guided African safari tour on a savanna. You can see giraffes and zebras and lions. My favorite, though, are seeing the elephants and maybe even getting a glimpse of baby Cora, who's an
Baby
elephant
Cora,
that was
who's
just
that?
born last year. She is just adorable, a bundle of energy, and it's always fun to see what she's doing.
So what would you recommend that I need to see at Animal Kingdom?
Well, there's a lot. So if you're there with your family, we have wonderful stage shows. So Finding Nemo is just such a fun
My favorite.
show. It's sets and performers and puppetry. Festival of the Lion King is amazing. But if you're there, if you want a little bit more thrilling attraction, then Flight of Passage is for you. So you board your own winged banshee. You soar throughout the landscape.
Banshee,
of
wait a minute,
Pandora.
hold
I
on.
know.
Wait.
I got
those
you
are the
there,
little
huh?
loud little animals.
Yeah, and you get your very own.
Really?
And you board on top of it, and he just takes you through the landscape of Pandora. So it's just a lot of fun. And then my personal favorite thrill is Expedition Everest. So you board a train that takes you through the Himalayas, and there's several surprises that I'm not going to ruin for you. But
Right.
It's a fun attraction.
I'm so excited. We're going to Animal Kingdom today to
Okay, good.
check out the safari, Kilimanjaro, Finding Nemo, and everything else that goes on. So I'm talking to the people because I'm a people person, right? And
Sure.
I'm meeting all these people from like Africa, Botswana, South Africa.
We want to bring it to life for you for sure. So we have our cultural representatives here throughout our theme parks, throughout certain resorts, and they get to tell you about their hometown, their cultures, their food, what they do.
So we were here at Boma over at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is our buffet-style dining for our families. And this is an offering where we have cultural representatives that are actually from Africa here to just immerse us in their culture. So throughout your dining experience, you might have a drum performance from some of those cultural representatives, and they will go around beating the drums so it feels like you are in the African storytelling, and just have a whole kiki, if you will, right there in front of you. And you might be pulled along for the ride, like I was. Woo, that was so much fun! Did you see me? Dun, 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 dun. Get it? Hey.
So this is the magnet that our pass holders receive when they first become a pass holder or when they renew their annual pass. This one they receive in the mail, so it's one of the perks of being a pass holder. And then we're also giving you today your own little pass holder button. So you're an honorary pass holder. Unless, are you a real one and I just didn't know?
I guess I'm a real one. I would hope that I'm a real one.
Are you a real pass holder?
I am now.
You are now. Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
All right. Gotta have it. Hey, Jenny, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, I'm ready for the summer fun.
Me too. I'm ready for the warm weather.
Exactly, man. I mean, summer fun at Disney, there is nothing like it on the planet. Would you agree?
Right. I would agree. I mean, there's nothing like it. There's so much to do, so much fun to be had, and it's a great time here at Walt Disney World Resort. You know, it's the most magical place on earth, and, you know, when you're here, there's just a lot of things that you can experience.
Right.
We have the 4 theme parks. So you have a water parks. You have Disney Springs, which is a big shopping complex, and a lot of Disney resorts that you can stay at when you're here.
Right. I'm glad that you mentioned the water parks.
Yes.
Because in the summertime, Florida, it gets pretty hot here, right?
It does. So the water parks, you know, they have great wave pools. My favorite when I go to the water parks, lazy river, right? You just sit in a raft and you just go around in circles and enjoy, you know, you really just get to relax and enjoy the water and the sun. But there's so much to do. And if you're staying at a Disney resort, on the day of your check-in, you get to go to those water parks for free, which is a great benefit. Yeah.
Awesome. So you said the lazy what?
Lazy river.
Lazy river.
Yeah, so they have tons of like rafts in them, and you just lay in the rafts and the water just pushes you along.
Okay, so
it's a great place to relax.
Let's stick with the water because when I come here, it's always like blazing hot. What other water park should I mean, fill me in on this. Give me the whole rundown.
I mean, so definitely the water parks, right? Typhoon Lagoon.
What is that all about?
So that's the name of the theme park or the water park.
Okay.
And so it's just, you know, there's tons of water slides and things like that you can experience at that water park. But not only do you have the water parks, but there's things inside the theme parks that you can do that also are water related or can help you cool down when you're there. So I don't know if you've heard Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom Park. I would ride that ride and cool off. You know, you get wet, but then it's the summertime, so you dry off so quickly.
Right.
Over at Epcot, there's Journey of Water inspired by Moana. And so that kind of takes you through, it's like a walk-through attraction that takes you through the cycle of water. And it's kind of interesting because you get to play with water and see, like, if you put your arm up, the water will touch your arm. So you're playing with water and kind of cools you off that way as well. So a lot of different things inside the theme parks and that can make sure that you stay cool when you're here at Walt Disney World.
So one of the other things I wanted to circle in on is the Magic Kingdom Park is also the Pixar stories.
Those are going to be part of the new nighttime parade, Disney Starlight,
yes.
That is opening this summer at Magic Kingdom Park. So it's going to take some new stories and bring them to life in a nighttime parade and be really exciting for families.
Right. So is that going to it'll be here by the summer, right?
Yep. It'll be here this summer for everyone to experience. And they just announced today the Coco Float.
And I know this place is so vast. I mean, we were talking about over at Epcot and everything that they got going on with all those nationalities and all these countries and then all the food. But my question to you is what's one of your favorite food places?
Ooh, at Epcot or just in general?
In general.
Okay, so I mean at Animal Kingdom Lodge, I really love Sanaa and Boma. They're 2 different restaurants.
I ate there yesterday.
Did you?
Give me some.
Okay.
You know what? Here with my girl Shannon. And we thought we'd stroll over. Since we're talking about Magic Kingdom and the Starlight,
Yes.
we're going to see a little bit of it right now.
Yes.
Now, what you're about to see is actually a float that was inspired by Coco that just debuted this morning. So we're one of the first people to actually see the float for the Coco.
Okay.
Float, Disney Starlight.
All right, so let's go through here really quick.
Yeah.
So who is this character up here?
Yeah, so of course we have...
We're gonna go back here.
Oh, we're gonna go back here. We have Disney Starlight, and this is the concept for our Coco float. So of course we have Miguel, and he's back in the For Dias de los Muertos. So that's why he's in his outfit.
Hold on, say that. It's in Spanish. Say it again.
Dias de los Muertos.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to say that.
And listen, the fact that you had me repeat it. But again, Disney Starlight is all about capturing the essence of Starlight and bringing to life some of our beloved Disney stories like Coco in the floats. Whether it's her costume, the float, everything has a sense of being kissed by starlight.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is starting this summer.
This summer at Magic Kingdom, you can't miss it. We're so excited to have this new nighttime parade go over to Magic Kingdom because it's beautiful to carry on the legacy of our Disney parades. We're known for our iconic parades, such as Main Street Electrical Parade, which Disney Starlight is based off of, inspired off of. So to bring to life some characters and stories that haven't had a chance to be brought to life before is what we're excited to see.
Okay, give us the list now. That's gonna be on the float.
We're gonna break it down. We have Coco, we have Frozen, we have Encanto, we have Peter Pan, Pinocchio, because everything's brought to life through the Blue Fairy. Her magic is going to bring everything to life for us. And of course, once this parade ends, ending your day with Happily Ever After is a beautiful way to end your day at Magic Kingdom.
All right, Easy Street 96.3 WHUR, of course, Epcot. Man, it's all about the food and the entertainment for me today, man. They got a band on stage right now. They do this all summer long, all year round. They have live performances. I want you to come check this out. Amazing show. Let's go. Favorite places on the planet. What do we need to see at Epcot?
I love Epcot. It's truly where the impossible becomes possible. You can walk around the world and then blast off to the stars all in one day. Some of my favorites for our families, especially visiting us this summer, is Celebración Encanto, which is an outdoor theater, and it's a sing-along. So you get to sing along with friends and family of the Madrigal family, and possibly Mirabelle and Bruno may stop by to say hello and to join in the fun, which is
really
great. It's a lot of fun.
Now we have to also talk about one of my favorite parts of Epcot. You know what it is, right?
I'm gonna guess Guardians of the Galaxy. No.
Oh, wow. How did you know?
I don't know. There's a lot of things at Epcot that could have been your favorite.
Okay, so I am a huge fan of that series. I can't wait to see what happens with that next. And when they debuted the ride, I was there for that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, what an amazing ride.
It's an amazing attraction. It's one of my favorites. It's a reverse launch coaster that also takes you 360 degrees. One of my personal favorites with my family is when we're waiting in the queue trying to figure out which decade we're going to be blasted into and what music we're going to get.
And in the voice, the guys talking, I don't want to kill it for people to...
Don't ruin any surprises. Exactly.
But it's so real, though. It's so real.
It is. Yeah, it again transforms you and transports you.
Right, and if you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, you love Rocket and, you know, everybody, all these folks that are you know, the amazing characters, and you go on that ride, it just takes it to another level.
Agreed.
All right, number 2 favorite thing at Epcot. The fireworks!
Oh, Luminous, the Symphony of Us. I'm glad you mentioned that. It's the perfect way to end your day at Epcot. So it's this beautiful show. It includes fountains and lights and fireworks, and then this beautiful score with this original music, and then also brings in our classic beloved Disney music as well. And it really is just a good reminder that we all have more alike than we have different. And so it just leaves us with a beautiful kiss goodnight from Epcot.
Right, and I like the fact that it's located spoiler alert, it's in the middle of the water too.
Right. So no matter where you are, you're able to enjoy it and to enjoy the show.
Right,
from
and you
all
guys
around.
set it up so sweet too as we get closer to the fireworks. You know, people are getting their popcorn and their beverages and kind of huddling up to be able to see this awesome, spectacular show.
You get to try food from around the world.
How many countries is it? I'm just curious. I know it's a
Oh, my
lot.
goodness. Yeah, well, so we have quite a few.
There's so many, it's ridiculous.
There's so many around World Showplace for sure. But then whenever you have our festival, we have even more topped on top of it.
Wow. It seems like almost every country in the world is all represented in this, wrapped up in a nice bow.
Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them for sure.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, France, Germany, Africa, Mexico, it's all there.
Alright, so this is our nice big size bar. Congratulations, you did a great choice. Alright, so next is yours. So let's start from 6mm, 6 1/4, 6 1/2mm. Keep going. 6 3/4mm bar. Wow, matching size. Congratulations. Alright, so this is our nice big size bar. Alright, so since you got that beautiful, beautiful purse, of course, it's thank you.
And there you have it. Now you see why everybody says Walt Disney World is the most magical place on Earth. Summer vacations at Walt Disney World are a rite of passage, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Families of all ages or friend groups have so much to experience across the entire Walt Disney World Resort. 4 theme parks providing infinite magic. Themed resorts extending the magic into your dreams. Water parks for some cool thrills and a bit more chill. Dining and snacks to sate every crave. And you can't forget the shopping across all 4 parks, resorts, and of course, our biggest shopping destination, Disney Springs. You'll find exactly the right items to remember the best summer vacation ever. Visit DisneyWorld.com/summer to see all the exciting reasons to visit this summer and stay tuned for more. On behalf of my entire team at HUR Voices, WHUR, and of course my Live from the District staff, we'd like to thank the entire staff at Walt Disney World Orlando. Melissa Erickson, Manager of Strategic Marketing, Partnerships, and Promotions. And of course, our guy Alan that made sure we got to every place we needed to be on time and safe. Appreciate you, bro. And I can't forget the people over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge where we stayed. You guys are simply amazing. The Disney spokespersons and everyone that helped us along our way for this amazing experience. Now let's talk about those discounts. Save up to 30% on rooms at select Disney Resort Collection hotels when you stay 5 consecutive nights or longer this summer. Plus enjoy savings for shorter stays. This offer is valid for stays most nights May the 1st to July 31st, 2025. Learn about our current offers and stay tuned for other ways to save on your next trip to the most magical place on Earth by visiting DisneyWorld.com/special-offers.